Today I got another unboxing video. Now if you saw my Super Smash Brothers unboxing, well you can go check that out if you want, and in my other videos as well. But today I got another unboxing. Like I was saying in my last video, I had two games. I did the Super Smash Brothers first, and then I wanted to save the second game for last. So the second game I got that I'm going to show you is this Pokemon Omega Ruby. Now, I remember the day when Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire first came out. It was amazing the first time this game came out. And I got this game the same day with the Smash Brothers. Two games I pre-ordered. I was originally supposed to get these games yesterday, but with the bad weather by us, the game just can't. It didn't come out yesterday, so I had to wait today. So yeah, I had to wait 4 days for these two games to come out because I bought them online, like I said in my life. But like I was saying, now I remember when Ruby and Sapphire came out on the Game Boy Advance. I remember how excited I was to see Ruby and Sapphire first came out on Game Boy Advance. It was amazing to see Game Boy Advance for the first time and able to play the Pokemon on it for the very first time on it. It was amazing back then. So yeah, here's the back cover. This is what it looks like now. You look at it back then, like wow. You look at it today, it's like wow. I mean on that. Look at May and Brandon. They look older in the back of this. May looks older, and yeah. Says right up here, ancient powers have been reawakening. Isn't it amazing how they have Dawn, May, and Brandon. The main two characters are named May and Brandon. You guys might not remember them from Ruby and Sapphire, the original games. So, by the way, I do have. Oh yeah, let me do the unboxing of this game first. I was gonna get Ruby and Sapphire, but I choose Ruby because I couldn't get the other game. I didn't want to have it be $140 worth of 3 games. I was like, I have other things to spend my money on. I have to save up for, so I can't spend all my money on just 3 games. So Sapphire I will get later on eventually, but I mean, this plastic is tricky. I hate how I like some plastic. It's so easy to get off. And sometimes it's hard to get off certain plastic. Well, if you have nails, you can easily get this ripped open, but I clip my nails, so it's kind of hard. And yes, I do support Nintendo because I love Nintendo. See. Open up game. Now the back says, ancient powers, behold the true Groudon. Pikachu likes cosplay. Build secret base all over. Start your Pokemon adventure now. Now that's all new. Now. And as you can see, here's the game itself. And of course, the Club Nintendo's exactly like I was saying in my last video. I think they're starting to do the Club Nintendo. You're just gonna place them on the sleeves now. And of course, there's instructions manual for how to use the game and whatever. What? That's lame. See? No booklet. What? Man, at least give us a booklet. This is all they give you? They didn't give me a booklet. They just gave me some instructions manual. Warning. Like, I already know how to play the 3DS. As I was saying about the Club Nintendo, and here's the game itself. I really wish they would have colored these games like they did with the Game Boy Advance games. Like, Ruby had red, the official red color, and Sapphire was blue. I was like, why couldn't they just recolor these cartridges like the retro aspect they were be, instead of just giving us the white cartridge? Now, unfortunately, I won't be able to play my 3DS until later on because it's being charged because I was using it today while I was at work. So, I do bring that to work when I'm bored. And I'm not breaking stuff. But, I'm going to show you guys that I still do have aspects for the retro of Game Boy Advance. Now you guys remember this game. Remember, this is the original Ruby and Sapphire. This is when it came onto that. You guys remember that? Game Boy Advance, the official strategy guide to Ruby and Sapphire. Look how old this cave is. See? Remember this? That is what they looked back then on the old games. Look at that. That's Game Boy Advance for you. That's what games used to look like. This is what this game used to look like. See? Ruby and Sapphire. This guy also included... I'm going to show you guys some things in the strategy guide. As a retro aspect to the new game, I might want to give you guys some little retro aspect to what Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire were like back then. Guys, you remember Game Boy Advance? Remember all this back then? This is what it was originally on. Guys, remember that? Remember that it used to be only 384 Pokemon? Remember, this used to be the newest thing during Ruby and Sapphire. This was like around 2003. Yeah, that's when Ruby and Sapphire came out. Is when I remember how exactly. I'm just showing you guys a little retro aspect to what the game used to be all about back then. Now, for some of you newer generations, you guys are not used to this old game. See, this is what the game used to be like. Sorry. And not only that, one of the things this game used to also had in the strategy guide too was the Pokedex. See? You guys remember all this? That was Ruby and Sapphire. As you can tell, this is when I had Ruby and Sapphire. I don't have the game anymore on Game Boy Advance, but I have the guide. So, as you can tell, I have played the original game because look, it says right up there, Game Boy Advance. That's the original game for you. I brought that out because I wanted to celebrate the day this game officially came out. Being the remake of Ruby and Sapphire, I had to do that, you know, as the celebration of a good old classic game that was once the greatest thing on handheld, and now we are now into the newer generation where now Pokemon Omega Ruby is now officially got a remake, includes all newer Pokemon. But back then, this is what it was originally on. Ruby and Sapphire had color cartridges, which was very surprising. And for one thing, not only did it had, but it also, Ruby and Sapphire also had advertisements, as you can tell how old this is. And not only that, the book has the codes for this. But you look at it now, look at this. Look at Dawn and Brandon on the older version. And look at that. This was Pokemon. The total was 384 Pokemon. Now we got like 720 Pokemon. Back then we had only 384 Pokemon. But the game brings back memories. Now you look at them two on the newer cartridge, they look a lot older. They don't even look like that. They look a lot like they're like in their teens now. Like look at May, for instance, versus what they look like on here. But I will say one thing, yeah, it's an old game, but the one thing is this game brings memories to everybody who did play this game when it first came out. This game is everybody's memories. Now for you younger kids, this is a little outdated for you. This is something that us who grew up playing this is what we used to play on back then on on the Game Boy Advance. This was a great game on the game GBA. I know it's limited on there now, but it was a great thing. This is why I did the unboxing for the file, because I wanted this being the day because of this game right here. I don't have the cartridge anymore. I don't have Ruby and Sapphire or Emerald anymore. I don't have any of the game. I don't have them anymore, but I do have the Strata Guide. And this Strata Guide is old as hell. Really old. You can tell how old it is because it's got little tears on it. But it's a good book. But so other than that, I don't know when I'll be doing another when I'll upload another video. Well, because I don't know yet. Maybe next month. Maybe next month. I don't know. Yeah, probably next month, because the next month is my 4-year of when I started doing videos on YouTube. I did have an account on YouTube way in 07, but I started videos in 2010. And this is going to be my 4th anniversary of when I started doing YouTube videos. So next month is gonna be the month when I'll do something special on there. I don't know yet, but I haven't thought of what I'm gonna do next month. I haven't really planned it, but this month I'm just gonna be busy playing my games with, you know, the PlayStation 4, the Wii U, the PS3, the 360, and you know, I just stick in games. That's all I do. I'm not doing this for views or anything. I'm just doing this as a hobby, side job, hobby thing for entertainment, and that's it. I'm not doing this for views or subscribers, or I'm just doing what I possibly as a gamer would do. Put out videos, talk about things, do some activity stuff in it, you name it. I'm not a popular YouTuber on here. I'm just doing what I like to do best. I mostly do is play games. That's all I do. Now I know some YouTubers on here like to make videos constantly and then tell about bad things about gaming. Those right there are just sellouts. But that's a video for another time. This is supposed to be about Nintendo's unboxing, not about YouTube sellers and that's it about it. But yeah, this is. And oh yeah, another thing, if you're hearing PS4 in the background, if you're hearing music in the background, that's the PS4. I have my PS4 and Wii U on. I usually have 2 consoles on because I usually like to see what goes on with the Wii U and the PS4, so I do 2 things. And yes, I do support Nintendo. I am a gamer. I like all gaming systems for what they are. I just hate fanboyism. I hate when people bash Nintendo because Nintendo is doing the best they can. Nintendo is awesome. Nintendo does do good games, games of quality. And PlayStation, the same thing. They do their best on a lot of stuff. Because coming out of a gamer, I think that these companies need to start getting their act together and need to stop getting their stuff out there. And as for these idiots that bash these companies, just stay out of it. Alright? But that's a video for another time. Like I said, this has nothing to do with YouTubers, or this is just about unboxing. So sorry if this was videos long. I just mumbling and wanted to do something a little special differently. But yeah, next month I do have something planned because it's gonna be my 4th anniversary of being on when I started YouTube. So yeah. So as always, happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there, and be safe on Black Friday. I will see you guys next month. So this is Wonka 678. Wait, one last thing. Likes, sorry. Subscribe, comment, like, dislike. Tell me what you think. Oh yeah, I also, if you want to add me, in my last video I did put my ID on there for both games, for the 3DS and Wii U. Just look on my last video of it. I do have that on there. So yeah, this is Wonka678 signing out.